Call the meeting to order. Almighty God, you have blessed us with memory, reason, and skill. Help us to use them wisely in the service of our town government. We ask this in thy holy name.
Amen.
We'll salute the flag. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome everyone this evening. We have a couple guests that would like to address the board tonight. Ricky?
Yep.
Darso, I'll take you first. I know you have another meeting to go to. You have some concerns or you'd like to share with us?
Well, I didn't know if everybody knew what my plans were, but where my restaurant is, I don't own all the land there. There's about, what, an acre maybe, you know what I mean, or maybe a little less, I think, that the county owned, turned everything to the town a few months back. I'm not really sure when, but a few months back. Mike Zerlo's been telling me this. I'd like to purchase it from the town, because the town's not gonna do nothing with it ever, just to add it onto my piece of land where the restaurant is. I don't know if everybody remembers about where the road used to go straight for the drive-in when we were kids or something, then they turned the road there. There's a little piece, matter of fact, I did all the filling on it last year. I spent $10,000 on it already on that piece of land filling it. And I just wanted to add it on to my piece of land.
Okay, I did check with the town attorney. Rick was in the office one day, and he said that we need to get a survey done as well as an appraisal. And Rick has agreed to
I'll pay for everything.
pay for
I mean,
those.
what I'd like to do first, so I'd like to get the appraisal done and see if the price is right, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what it's really worth. I mean, it ain't really worth too much, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's worth more to me than anybody, as everybody knows, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
And if the appraisal bill's good, you know what I'm saying, if it's the price is right, everybody agrees on it, then I'll get a survey. But I'm thinking, do I have to get a survey because there's a road all the way around? I do? Okay, I didn't know, okay. And I get a survey, I pay for everything, and then we put it back on a tax roll, add it to my piece or one piece. I have a thing here, if anybody wants to see it.
Yes,
Larry
I have
does
a
too.
map. I got the real property office, anybody wants to see it. It's just a sliver of land along the South Street extension, I think.
Your transborder part where the curve is,
Okay.
where I built, where all that
Part of that,
falls.
I own that land that he owns now between two roads.
Yes.
Everybody probably thought you owned it all anyway.
Yeah, I know that, right?
Okay.
I mean, I knew I didn't own it when I bought it, that wasn't a problem, you know what I'm saying?
So I don't know what the board wishes to do. On the advice of the attorney that we, you know, if Rick is agreeing to pay for the survey as well as the appraisal, and we can sell it for fair market value and nothing less than fair market value. Okay. So, if that's agreeable. You want to go ahead and...
Yeah, I agree with you. The only thing I'd like to do is maybe get an appraisal. Now,
I don't know if...
just a private appraiser or what? I mean, I don't want an appraiser to come in and say, well, an acre of land there, let's say the mobile on the other side, and they sold for $1 million, they got 5 acres, let's say.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick out an acre there, and they say they want $250,000 or something, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we're thinking about $2.5 million.
Well, you know what I mean? It's I mean, I'm not gonna have a survey till I know what.
I don't know
fair
if
market
somebody
value.
could appraise it not knowing the boundaries, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, they should be able to tell on all this, right, on this map? No? Why not?
I don't know.
I mean, they have my property line, mine's been surveyed, I just had it done, matter of fact, and then the town owns 50 feet from what, center of the road to the edge.
Well, it's a county road, so the width is different, Alan?
Yeah, county roads, but county roads do differ though, sometimes.
Oh, you know, whatever, 60 feet
35,
maybe.
somewhere 40.
Okay, I mean, it's,
It's a state road.
We must have deeds that...
Well, around where the old driving was, that belonged to the county, that road.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, but Route 11 is a state road, so,
State
No,
road.
but the road that's.
so it's all on the,
It's all on the curve, but
and
so
the
South
state-
Street is a county road?
it's where I mow the lawn, where you see I mow the lawn,
Was.
there is where it belongs to me.
And the state has indicated that they would like to, at least they're proposing, to block that road off, that South Street coming back onto Route 11. They're proposing that. I haven't seen that in writing, the engineer told me that. that bridge construction is supposed to be in 2013, so I'm assuming at the same time they'll want to close that road off.
What does it mean? I mean,
Somewhat of a safety hazard, 4:30 in the afternoon for sure, get back on Route 11. You're better off to go back to the lake and get back on Route 11.
yeah.
Okay. But I really believe, and I think Mickey's shaking his head, I think we need a survey
Survey.
to know
How are you
exactly.
gonna appraise it if you don't know how much land you're selling?
Yes.
I mean, if I'm the appraiser, that'd be my question.
I
Yeah,
really,
it does it.
I think you need to get it surveyed. And I'm sure that surveyor will know the width of the road. the
Oh,
road.
definitely. I mean, he'll know everything. That was just figuring in my mind that,
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what a survey's gonna cost me, but it could cost me $2,000, or, you know, to survey that. It's kind of a waste if I spend $2,000 to survey it, and then the appraiser comes in at, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000, and I decide, well, I'm not gonna spend $30,000 in that piece of land. You know what I'm saying? It's,
But you'd have to have a survey to do the subdivision anyway.
yeah.
You know, when you try to join the two parcels together, it has to be surveyed.
Oh, so, yeah, definitely gotta be surveyed. I understand that part of it, you know what I mean? I'd have it surveyed. It's the appraisal part that I'm trying to, you know,
But you'd have
see what it's
to,
appraised
you'd have to
for.
talk to them first.
And see if they can do it.
Yeah, see how, you know, what their advice.
And there's only very few appraisers that does that type of appraising. It's not like appraising a house or something.
Oh, I understand.
Okay.
I mean, that's my suggestion would be go to appraiser and see if they'll do it without a survey. If he wants a survey, then you're gonna have to do it.
Oh, yeah, I understand, I understand that. yeah.
I would almost think that it would have to be, that he'd have to know the exact boundaries.
Well, the thing about, there's nobody that owns land around it other than me.
Right.
And I have my survey pins there. Like I said, the county is, or the state or whoever owns so much from the center of the road. I mean, it's kind of being close, you know what I mean?
Well, it's kind of your call for the fact that before we can convey anything, it would have to be appraised and
Yeah,
surveyed.
yeah, okay. Okay, so my main thing right now, then you're looking to get a value of the piece of it. You know what I'm saying? Then if everybody agrees, yes, it's a good value, I get it surveyed, and I buy it from the town, right?
A town attorney, we cannot sell that piece of property for less than it's appraised.
Oh, I understand, and I don't blame you, I mean, that's totally fair, you know, what I mean, that's not,
Okay. Hopefully that answers your questions. Go ahead and start whatever you want.
Yep, absolutely.
Let us know as it progresses.
yeah, I'm not, you know, appraiser, or that would be.
You know,
You don't make anybody do it.
What's the extract, Gary Rosenbaum?
Yes.
Okay, I can't think of the name of the company he works for. There's a couple of them.
That's what I'll get, the reason why you just surveyed all my land.
We had one that's
Just
in,
2 months ago.
we had one out of King, New York.
Yeah, is this,
Yeah.
So you have direction, Ricky, which way to do this?
What's that?
You know what? Go
Yeah,
ahead and start
that's
the
all.
process.
Yeah, that's all right, I'll get the assess thing done,
Okay.
and then I'll just come to the next meeting, so, right? That's it.
Okay. Darcy,
Okay,
I hear you're here to enlighten us. Is that
yes.
okay?
One of the two places that I volunteer for is the Moore's Wesleyan Food Pantry. And we serve 8 towns within Clinton County, and one of them is Champlain. And there are a total of 492 families that are currently receiving food from us. It used to be every 2 months, and now we offer food every month. And so within Champlain, there are 93 families out of that 492. So we cover West Shazy, Rouse's Point, Champlain, Moores Forks, Altona, and Ellenburg. So we just started a fundraising campaign last month, and we sent out to as many businesses as we were able to locate through the phone books and so on within those towns. And so you would have received one of our letters, and that's why I'm here to speak. So all of the volunteers, there's 21 volunteers, and nobody gets paid. The church offers space to us for all the food. So there's no money spent other than food for our clients.
No administrative costs.
No administrative costs, no. The monies that we receive in, every year we apply for grants through the New York Regional Food Bank. We get 6,270. Other than that, we rely on about 10 individuals who regularly donate money. And also food drives, USPS, Pfizer, Delagar, schools, and so on. And I know that Chris is going to be talking about Knights of Columbus Price Chopper fundraiser that's coming up. And I also know that we're going to be getting some help through Stewart's shops. But, you know, we're just reaching out because there's more of a need than ever. We receive between 3 and 5 new families a week. And so we just go on donations. And we are looking into, you know, other grants, but honestly, the grant money's going down because it's the same amount of money that New York State's giving, but there's more food pantries. So it's kind of a smaller slice of the pie. So we aren't currently receiving from other towns. It's very, like we might receive, for instance, I know through the churches, they can apply after the diocese fund is done, they can apply for food pantry money in their town. I think it's $500. We only receive from one church. So we're gonna ask like that priest to reach out to the other churches. If we receive something in the town, we'd like help kind of reaching out to the other towns. You know, I think sometimes it's just not knowing how much of a need there is and not knowing how many families we're helping in each town. Sometimes people think, we have a food pantry down at, you know, JCEO or whatever, but I think that, I'm not sure how their food pantries run. Ours keeps track of everyone. They have to verify their address by utility bill. You know, there are income guidelines. You know, they do receive dates when they can come next time, and, you know, it's all tracked. So, I mean, I think it's a great organization. I love the volunteer group that I work with, and, you know, I think it's nice to help out others that are in need.
How do they get in touch with you to try to qualify or apply?
It's actually in the paper. We put information in the paper, and we're always open the same Tuesday every week. So it's always Tuesday from 10 to 12 that they come. So once they get signed up, and a lot of it is word of mouth also, but once they get signed up, they have their own card. They know exactly what dates they're supposed to come in. And it's always one Tuesday a month that they're receiving food now. It used to be every other month, but there's just such a need that we increased it to once a month.
I haven't got the letter, I did have it somewhere. It's indicated you were looking to buy a trailer, am I correct there?
That's right, that's right. We've been borrowing Diane and Wendell Brooks' trailer for quite some time now. They were the directors until just recently. They're still volunteers at the food shelf, but we'd like to be able to give them back their trailer. And, you know, of course, it's in a lot worse condition than it was, but we need a trailer to pick up our food deliveries. So we receive food deliveries from the New York Regional Food Bank that comes into Plattsburgh. And then we receive deliveries from Brandon, it's a mass distribution just past Malone. So to those two locations, we go several times a month to pick up food to bring it in.
I guess you enlightened us, in fact, I didn't realize there was 21 volunteers, you said?
Yes.
Much bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, $21.
There's 93 out of 400 and something that are in this township.
Yes, yep, I can tell you the numbers. West Shazy 33, Shazy 15, Rouse's Point 73, Champlain 93, Moore's 110, Moore's Fork 63, Ellenburg 50, Altona 55. So.
93 doesn't include Russell Point.
Right.
So that
Right.
between the two of them, town is Champlain.
50 of them.
Right.
Well, it's the letter of the board, we certainly appreciate what you do.
Absolutely.
We know it's time consuming.
I'll make a motion that the town donate $200 towards the show.
I'll second that.
Okay. Is there any questions on this? All those in favor?
Aye.
We thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come in anytime you like, just on
Okay.
what happens, you know.
Okay, maybe next time it'll be the Mission Center, then track uniforms to the school. Calvin's following me because he just taped our cross-country meet. Thank you very much.
See ya. Thanks, Darcy.
Chris?
Chris Trombley, Grand Night Council 3525. Really just going to elaborate on what Darcy said. She stole some of our thunder, but that's good. We're all working together. We have a food drive on October 14th through the 17th in conjunction with Price Chopper. It's the first time our council's done a food drive. We've done a lot of fundraisers for the church and St. Mary's School and things of that nature, but this is the first time we're really going to do a big food drive, or a big drive for the food pantry. And we've been working with Darcy, and she enlightened you folks onto the what they do. It's kind of neat. It's kind of misleading because they say the Moores Wesleyan Church, but they serve Champlain, Ross Point, Shazy, and if you look at our membership, I think we're 282 members right now in our council, and it's just not. It's more than just people from Champlain. If you look at the numbers, and the numbers that Darcy has, we have, of course, most of our members are from Champlain, Ross Point, but we also have members in Moores and Altona and West Shazy, so the numbers almost are identical, so it's kind of neat that we're going to do something beyond the town, so to speak. So we have a food drive on October 14th through the 17th, and I just wanted some support on that. If you could spread the word and help us out a little bit. Richard, Councilman Favreau is part of the committee.
Where do people drop stuff off if they want to donate?
We're going to have, we're going to be at Price Chopper. We're setting up the times right now, probably going to be after 12 o'clock, from 12 till, help me out.
7 o'clock at night.
Till 7 o'clock at night.
We had discussed, actually, last night we had discussed, we were gonna try to do it, but I don't know if it's changed when we started with our chart. We were gonna try to do it from 9 in the morning till 7 at night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And on Monday, we were gonna do 9 to 4, close it out, deliver. And I mean, we are trying to fill a tractor trailer Price Chopper. Where this spun off was that Tom Trombley, who works for Price Chopper, last year was involved in moving a trailer and sitting with one, and short.
Was it Derby Line?
Derby Line, Vermont,
Yeah.
filled the tractor trailer. So if Derby Line, Vermont can do that, I would think that this.
Town of Champlain.
Town of Champlain can do it.
We can do it.
And also another thing that Tom was telling us, well, different statistic things. It's not only you can buy, we're gonna try to canvass the people as they go in and out of Price Chopper. We're gonna try to do different things. They can also bring food from home, or go in, what do you need, or whatever, just pick up something, deliver it out to the trailer. Or they can also donate money, and understanding that $1 buys 8 pounds of food. So that also helps.
It's a good community thing. Several members on the committee. John Zerlo is, we put John in charge of soliciting the members, so
Right.
for those guys that are KC members, if you see John's number pop up on your caller ID, either he's running for election again, or he's gonna ask you to volunteer. And maybe if you're not a member, but we're gonna try to hit the members first. All right. That's gonna be a good thing, so keep those dates in mind, if you can spread the word, and we'll send Calvin and the other media outlets some information. But if you just want to stop by and just say hi and throw $1 in the bucket, that's good. That's good. And right in line with what Darcy said.
The request came through on a stationery from the church. It's not a church activity per se.
Right.
It's a Northern Tier community effort, I would call it.
It's a community effort. You know, it was started by the Wesleyan Church and groups, but so it's a little misleading. I mean, it's not misleading in the sense it's dishonest, but it's misleading in think we hear Moore's food shop. It's like the Champlain Knights of Columbus. We have members all over the place, and what Darcy and her people do, it's amazing. And there's more and more families. Unfortunately, there's more families that use the food shop. So the donations stay local.
Well, we thank you for that input, certainly.
Yeah. Switching hats, I was here last month on the community, National Weather Services, storm ready communities, if you will, and that's still in the works. We submitted I submitted the paperwork, the application, the resolution from the last Town of Champlain board meeting, and of course it was end of August before on vacation. Then Irene hit. After Irene, that really knocked the wind out of a lot of people, including emergency services and national weather and people of that nature. So we are still working on it. We hope to hear something in the next couple of months. But because of Irene and all the inclement weather we've had lately, it's all the more reason to be storm ready. So we'll start with the Town of Champlain, and our goal is that it works in the town. Eric, Dave, Kelly, Donnie, and myself, we're gonna try to do this on a county line. So, and we installed a weather radio in just outside the supervisor's office. So one day that is gonna go off probably, unfortunately, when somebody's here and somebody's gonna jump, but it'll warn you ahead of time. So that project's still in the works too. So thank you for your support on that.
Thank you, Chris.
Yep.
We need the approval of August 9th, board meeting minutes.
I make a motion, we approve August 9th minutes of the meeting.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, is there any questions on the minutes of August 9th? If not, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. You have your town clerk's monthly report. Certainly looks like it was an active month. Okay. We got a letter to me on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Champlain residents, residents of Champlain, Village of Champlain. We'd like to sincerely thank you for your participation in the Village Fest that was held on Saturday, August 20th. And bottom of it, especially, we'd like to thank Julie Castine and Jane West for the time and effort. They had a wonderful turnout, beautiful weather. Many people enjoyed themselves, visiting old friends and new friends. Hopefully next event will be just as successful. Thank Julie and Jane for their participation in that. Got a letter from Time Warner, franchise fee of $2,800. Get roughly $11,000 to $12,000 a year from Time Warner franchise fees. That's a quarterly commitment that you give to us. You have your real property work schedule. They're here every Friday for any real property questions or concerns. They're here most Mondays. A lot of Mondays they're in and out of the building. They're not always necessarily right here, but on Fridays there's always somebody in the office. Questions? October 1st, I believe, was that a Saturday?
No.
Yes.
Was defensive driving course given here for $29. You can reduce your auto insurance by 10%. We have numbers, call in, if you want to call in, register for that. It's from 9 o'clock in the morning till 3:15 in the afternoon. Okay. You have your dog report for the month. The activity is there. 7 or 8 calls. We got a letter from Chip Shannon from Hudson Headwater pertaining to a crossbow grant that we were applying for, that he was applying for, I should say, through Hudson Headwater out of Glens Falls, pertaining to a medical center grant. We did not get it this year. Certainly we'll be trying in the future. It's a little bit disappointing, but there's always another time. Alan, Superintendent's Highway report, do you have any update us on that?
Well, I got done paving a month ago, then found out I had a little money left over, so I decided to pave the Carday Road and the Bay Shore Road. We got done the Carday Road today. Hopefully we get the Bay Shore Road paved by the end of the week, the weather permits. And then I got shoulders put on all these roads, and I gotta do the shoulders at Corner Fair and Stony Point there, washout. I got 3 to 4 roads to sand, the screen before fall, before winter hits, so, I've got a lot of time in my pocket.
Certainly the roads that were paved and striped look good.
Trying to get the Dubois Road in along with the Carday Road. I had the request since we did the Carday Road.
Strike it?
Yeah, to strike it, because of, there was an accident last year at the corner there. And hopefully I can get them to paint, you know, with the stripe it and paint it. I want to give the paint stop right up there. That
Okay.
stop sign there, I don't care where you put it. If you down that hill, and I happen to see it, I mean, I got the brush cleared up, but sometimes they don't see the stop sign.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's a tendency to go right straight through up the hill. So if I can get it painted on the road, I'm gonna try to get it before it gets too cold with the paint and stick.
Okay. Anything else?
No?
Pretty much it?
Your roads look outstanding out.
We need a motion to approve, for Alan to go forward with a speed limit reduction on Creek Road. We've had a request for that. Need a resolution to go forward with that. I believe Alan has to send that out to the county and state.
Yeah, I need the town resolution, then I fill out the form, and I forward it to the county, then the county forwards it to the state. It takes time.
Okay.
It'll take approximately a year before we get these done.
Okay. If the desire of the board, I'd like a motion to approve Alan to go forward with speed reductions request, I should say, or what it is. Do I have a motion to that effect?
I will make a motion to that effect.
I will second it.
I thank you. Any questions on that? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Alan, you might be able to enlighten us a little bit on this one too. On the fuel bids for propane and diesel fuel?
Well, what happened is when we got audited this past winter, that was one of the recommendations from that guy that did the audit. You know, he likes to give everybody a fair chance. So that's one thing he asked me, he said, "Did you ever get the fuel up for bids?" And I said, "Not really, I mean, we've been using the same guy, and it's not we don't have a problem. It's the same thing with the heat in the building. I mean, we can put it up for bid. You know, it might end up being the same people that's gonna get it. The idea is to make it legal and give everybody a fair chance."
If it's okay, I'd like to have, open the bids at our next meeting. Would that be acceptable, Alan?
Yeah.
A
I mean, the school does it. School puts out the bid, because the fuel, they put they put fuel out the bid. I mean, it's only fair for everybody to give a chance at it.
Does that give us enough time?
Julie, that would give us time to advertise the bids back in?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need a motion separately now. One to go out for fuel bids for highway fuel now. We'll do the propane separately. So if I could have a motion to approve a go out bid for the fuel.
I make a motion to go out for bid for highway fuel.
Thank you.
I'll second it.
Thank you. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Now I'd like a motion to go out for the propane for heating fuel for this building.
I make a motion to go out for bid for propane heating, for heating fuel for the building.
I'll second that motion.
Any questions on that one? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, thank you.
I'd just like to say, I know that Alan did check around, we were looking at propane last year before we started this, we just picked somebody out of the hat. We did go out and look at
Yes.
different vendors to make
Last
sure.
year,
that-
I tried it for propane, just for the heck of it. I called 4 different people that sell propane.
Right.
And when I got all said and done, you know, the hit and miss, one might charge a cent more, but then he might come on a emergency type thing. It all comes out, they were all, they weren't half a cent apart.
Okay. At least for auditing purposes and our own financial
Yeah.
benefit
It
issues.
will, for records.
Okay, we'll go out with it on both of those, try to get those back in for our next meeting, whatever the date there happens to be, it would be 11, okay? And that's gonna be probably a 10-day advertising or something, I believe. We need to change our board meeting for November. It comes on election day this year, the 8th. We have an opportunity to go back to the first Tuesday, or the day before election, the 7th. And it's the will of the board. More than likely, that meeting will be, that's the meeting that we normally approve the budget, am I correct, Tom? November's meeting. So it's the will of the board here, either the first or the seventh. Anybody's got any ideas, suggestions? The budget has to be approved, I think, by the 15th. We normally do it at our November board meeting. Mondays, John? John? Seventh, okay, you think?
Yeah, sure.
That's okay?
Make a motion to that effect that we change the November meeting to November 7th.
Okay,
I'll second that motion.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, carried. You'll have to advertise that, we will do it, change the date, okay?
Is that all right with you? Yep. We don't have any Village of Champlain.
The Village of Champlain has their meeting that night?
First, second Monday of the month. No, that's the first.
That's the first
Oh,
Monday.
okay. Oh, that's fine. That's good then.
Okay, we'll do that, and hopefully the budget uses that extra week for the budget too, that's not making up. Okay. We need to schedule a budget workshop. We're looking at the first week in October. Is there a preference of the day of the week? Is it, you don't know if Tuesday would work, Steve, or?
Wednesday or Thursday would be better for me, but
I have a problem with that. Wednesday the 5th?
yeah.
That work, John? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, is that okay?
That's good.
Okay. If it will be a budget workshop, and more than likely there will be another one after that. And the public is invited to those, anybody wants to come in, it's a public workshop. That'll be the 5th, excuse me, yes, the 5th, Wednesday night at 4 o'clock. Okay? I don't just call the meeting. So I have to, if anybody, Steve, John, Richard, any community reports, I know none.
The only thing is, I don't think they were all to speak, we got those rings, there's those several manholes there.
Yes.
And we're gonna get, if they're digging it done, and they're gonna put those things in. What else we can do, something else?
The RFP.
Well, the RFPs from Bedford.
Yes.
Those are working on that for us, for the full bags.
You need a motion to approve that, so we can send that out tomorrow.
Okay, I need, it's a motion to approve, our,
Request for proposals for the engineering for the backflow preventers that
Yes.
the village
We did that
requires.
last meeting.
Huh?
We went last meeting? Or we just agreed to hire her? or
No,
something?
we agreed that we would hire Liz Tedford to do the paperwork for us, but to send this stuff out, she said we need a motion, so.
okay, I got no problem with that.
I'd like to make a motion that we have our secretary send out the proper papers for the RFPs. So this, we got some to her or some to.
But she's gonna send them out, and you're gonna open the bids at the next board meeting, so.
I'll second that motion.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Julie doesn't have to do it, right? Liz doesn't. right?
No, Liz is gonna send
No,
them.
she had all that written down, but.
She just has to, Julie would have to advertise that they're gonna be returnable to the town here by the next, whatever, board is,
Yes.
October 11th, I guess?
Yes, okay. Okay. I have a motion and a second. Any questions? Not all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, we'll go forward with that. Nothing else I can think of.
The only other one was the water being the Village Ross's Point, was the table
Well, they've been tabled it with, I can't really say anything, I'm just getting evidence hearsay, I haven't got a letter or anything from them, but their lawyer had a problem with doing it. I'm waiting to see, but I'd like to see something in writing. Just hearsay doesn't help us out too much.
We certainly want to go forward with that if possible.
Well, yeah, we're trying to do it, but their lawyer, their engineer is definitely not on our side for that matter. I mean, we can work out some issues. But I haven't seen any paperwork yet, so I really can't say anything.
Okay.
Somebody has to come up with something.
Okay, monthly bills. Go ahead, Joey.
UniFirst Corporation, 7114. M.A. Jerry's, 48294. And Casella Waste Management for 25110.
Okay. This is in addition to the bill that you got on your agenda, okay? Need a motion to approve, that's the desire of the board.
Now, you said UniFirst, really?
Yes,
In addition to the 144 that's already?
I guess, I looked and it's a different bill, so.
Okay.
What happens there is we send that in weekly, your first bill.
Right.
And I don't think she combined them.
Okay.
Sometimes she combined them, probably looks them separate.
Okay.
I make a motion, we approve monthly bill in addition to the two mentioned by Julie. Three, I'm sorry.
I'll second that.
I'll let that one out.
Any questions on any of the bills? If not, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. All I have there. Does anybody else have anything to bring before the board? We do need an executive session. We have a negotiation session tomorrow night at 4 o'clock, 4:30. I'd like to update the board on that.
I just have a couple things. There's some free rabies clinics coming up. There's one in Rouse's Point on September 22nd, and October 6th, there's one in Moore's. There's others available if you want to call me, I can let you know. And just want to let you know that it's going good in Texas. I've been very busy, but it seems to be going well, and I've had a lot of people saying that it's a good idea.
It works well. Okay, I'd like a motion to go into executive session to discuss contractual issues.
I'll make a motion that we go into executive session to discuss contractual.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Alan, you want to hang in for a minute?